Yes, there is a live called Snuggy. Yes, I'm a Snug. Um. Okay, Galactic Federation, Snug Talk. Oh, hello, greeting all my Snug. How are you doing? This is Kusal. I have much to talk about. Let's get some Snug going. Okay, we have many subject. You know, everything we do is not really new. This has been accomplished by ancient human eons past. But the whole idea is to bring all the good time back. Is to remember all the good time and reliving it. Mm, okay, that's the most important thing. Okay, let me see. Let me call my friend at Galactic Fleet. Okay, let me call Maria Sis Trunk Phillip.
Hello.
Hi, Maria. This is Dr.
Hi.
Kusal. It's me.
Hi.
Yes. I. Oh, I'm sorry to hear the bad news about your dog and pooping
I know.
your blood.
Yeah.
Maybe we can do some specialized healing on him. You know? It's all just biophoton. Anything, everything is possible. Yes. Is your dog with you right now?
Yeah, I just let him outside. He's in the yard, but he's not next to me. He will be soon though. I just made an appointment for 9:15 this morning for him to go in. But yeah, I would definitely love to try any
Okay.
type of healing that you can offer.
Okay. Do me a favor. Go get his water bowl, and I will convert it. I will add medical nanite into his water bowl, and
Okay.
change it into serum. When he drink it, it will assist him immediately.
Okay. Let
Okay?
me change the water.
Yes.
All right.
Okay. Well, you're gonna learn that in that anything, all things is possible when you work with biophoton. Okay, here we go.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, can here, I'll show you it. I'm a little slow lately.
Oh, that's okay.
Yeah. Um, when you're operating from a higher dimensional, the body seems to be slow.
I
Okay.
have the dog on my lap too.
Okay. Well, we're going to change this water first. It might give us some. Device activate and increase. What is your dog name, Maria?
His name is Popeye.
Okay, fine. Device, please target Popeye the dog. And you see his water bowl? Device say yes. Please convert the water from regular water into healing water. When he drink it, it will definitely refix his body and get rid of his parasite. And also, device, please inject um, nanite, medical nanite, with level 2000 into his water so the nanite can repair him now. Please inject. Device say I acknowledge. It's injecting right now. The reason this works because of the biophoton. What it does,
Mhm.
the photon is a wave, and the name for biophoton is many. The ancient people called chi and prana. Is non-localized. In Cambodia called Barame. Barame meaning living light. That means light that have consciousness, that is aware. And it can become particle. So when you ask it to become something, it will take on that form. Ain't that beautiful?
Yes, it's so beautiful. I love it.
And most people that join my group, I ask them to leave our preconceived idea and this be the greatest journey in their life, because in order to understand everything, you must become nothing. And they one day ask me, well, what do you mean? Device, please increase your injection more. I say, okay. It's like it's like empty cup. If you want fresh water, you can't bring to the spring a cup that has water, right? Otherwise,
Right.
it's not fresh water. So you
Mhm.
got to empty, you got to pour it to a side, empty your cup, they said, and you get new water. And I told a lot of people now, Maria, that when you become a Buddhist, you become a psychopath. And that's why Buddha can accomplish his goal. And they were shocked to hear me say that. So I explained to them, what is a psychopath? Can a psychopath relate to you emotionally? They all agree that a psychopath don't. He is emotionally, he don't have any emotion. Correct? And they say,
Right.
yes, he detached. What thing Buddha is? What Buddhists always teach us? To detach. Non-attachment relationship. Non-attachment. No emotion. Remember?
Yes.
In Buddhism, you've
Yes.
always been taught empty. To empty your mind, empty your emotion. You do everything without any attachment whatsoever.
Mhm.
So you won't have
Mhm.
suffering. Well, what is a psychopath does? He don't have any emotion. He or she is like mimicking. Does that make sense? So they pretty much they
Mhm.
the best Buddhists. But however, this is a different. All psychopaths, including people who practice Buddhists, are very loyal. They seem to be loyal to something else. They're using their non-attachment instead of non-harming. They use it for harming. That's the only difference.
Right.
Hmm. You see, everything that a psychopath is mimicking everything like the Buddha, except only one different. The, the Buddhism they make psychopath people very extremely in order to empty out the cup, their emotion for detachment, but they don't use it for harming. That's the only difference.
Right.
Uh-huh. So when I talk like that, they kind of understood it. Mm. Because psychopath will harm you if if it see that you become, like discovering him, discovering her in the mist. But
Right.
the lifestyle of psychopath, they don't have any emotion whatsoever. They mimic,
Mhm.
they pretend to be kind, they pretend to be everything, just like the Buddhists, because you have to act kindness, you know, but without any attachment to kindness. You see that?
Yes, I understand.
Hmm. You have to act, compassion. The word act now, but don't be compassion, but act, because you have to do it without, any attachment. So how you do that? How you don't, how you act without any emotion?
Right.
That's the same thing as describing a psychopath
Mm-hmm.
to the letter. So you see why the Buddha he mastered the path because he learned to be neutral, positive, the middle path, meaning he can't be emotional. He said, yes, you can be somewhat emotional, but not attached to emotional. You know,
Mm-hmm.
become aware, in other words, but don't give in to it. Just go with the flow and don't be attached to anything. That's detachment.
I think I might need an injection for releasing like all the attachments that I have.
Okay, I
I
give you something.
consciously,
Do you have a glass of water? Would you like to have heavenly wine or juice or something that we can convert it?
yes, I have water over there.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, device, is it injecting the serum, the nanoparticle, and converting the water into healing serum for Pappy done? Okay, thank you. It is done now. Okay, now your turn. Okay, you got your glass of water. I will convert it, and then I will give you specialized injection.
Okay.
You have it already?
Hi, it's here.
Okay. Device, please increase more. Please target Maria Water. Okay, please um create the photonic child. Photonic child. Materialize into my palm on my right hand. Please weigh about 200 pounds. Oof, you can feel it. Please teleport and change Maria glass of water, the water inside her glass, into heavenly alcohol with fruit flavor. Make the alcohol heavenly about 20% potency, and also give it what kind of flavor you like.
I like pineapple.
Let's give it pineapple, 2000% flavor and aroma. Put it into her water. It have 20% alcohol, heavily alcohol, and increase the potency of it. Now, you say, yes, my father is teleporting. Is it done yet? You say, not yet. You say, it is done now. Yes, you may return to your home now, but don't drink yet. It said, wait about 15 minutes or is the water being impregnated.
Okay.
Yes, my child, you may return to your realm. Okay,
Thank you.
now I'm going to give you injection. So tell me what, tell me what's wrong with you again.
I just, you know how you say you have to empty your mind.
Mm-hmm.
I try to empty my mind, but I'm constantly
Empty
thinking
your
about.
mind. You must not believe in preconceived idea. Learn
Yeah.
to live in a state of non-attachment. Here, let me show you. You have five senses: hear, see, smell, taste, and touch. You you can choose to obey your five senses when you need to, but you don't have to. Be in a state of ignoring. Does that make sense? Learn to never, you don't have to be triggered by any of the senses. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Okay, let me go ahead and give a special injection. Device, please generate a serum. Please inject into Maria. Here we go. A serum, a super serum, inject into her body now to make her become very discerning, to balance her body, emotion, and spirit, and allow her to empty her mind on the physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual level and so she won't get triggered by any unnecessary thought or senses. Do it now, device. Inject super medical nanite to enhance her discerning power and to increase her immune system. Inject ginger serum to warm her body and turmeric to warm her body. Now make it 2000% potency and make the super serum become so potent. Maria, tell me what you're experiencing right now as the serum entering you.
I just I feel relaxed. I feel kind of a warmth and energy. It's
Hmm.
hard to put the words.
Do you see now how space time really don't matter? See how the process works. The device works on biophoton, and when you ask it stuff, it make the photon, it can transmit that energy through superposition. It will go through
Mm-hmm.
my hand, my left hand, it will come out through my right hand thumb and into an orb, we call it the portal. Then from there it will transmit it into your bio, your aura, your bio aura is photon, and it will work together with your aura, which is your higher self, and then it will send the energy to that. Then it will transmit from your aura to your nodes, your chakra, your nodes, and then your nervous system really spontaneously through superposition, and that's why you're feeling sensation, because your nervous system is respond to it, and because your nervous system is connected to your left brain and right brain at the same time, and your aura. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it makes sense. I have chills.
And then watch this. I can increase it. Send super cell device. Inject
Mm-hmm.
super medical nanites into her to especially rewire her brain for intuitive communication and knowing that with the higher self even more. Device say I acknowledge doing it now. Inject especially, remember the ginger serum is very hot, but I also put turmeric serum that help your immune system.
Okay.
But I'm going to give you something else. Device please inject super bitlamidin serum into her body now to give her blood pressure balance and calmity, and at the same time it will take her stress away. And inject super anti-stress serum to maintain stress resistant throughout her day. Now, device say acknowledge and comply. When the device communicate, it does not communicate telepathically. It communicates through download. Just like
Yes,
that.
I was
Mm-hmm.
listening to that other radio show because I heard when, they sent Teresa away, and that, see, there, right there, I feared that. Like, oh my gosh, what if that happens to me? How would I be able to handle that? But then I wanted to go back and listen to the next video, and or the talk show, and it spoke about it, and now you're working with her. I just think that's so awesome.
Mm-hmm. You mean Teresa Logan?
Yeah,
The one from
the one that
Oregon.
said,
Yes.
the one they sent away that said, "Don't bring her here." Called her a cockroach and like wasn't real.
Oh, oh, you mean, okay. You mean the Overlord? Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. So what happened? The Overlord are, they are like the one that oversee this planet territorial. And if you come in and does not become humble, and they detect that you think you're something special or this that, they don't want to see you because they got much structure they have to maintain. The overlord attitude is like this. It's like it's a higher hierarchy. If you start being approved by the higher power, at their level, you can't talk to them at their level. You gotta talk to them at from your level to their level. You gotta humble. And if you don't humble, then they don't hear you. Does that make sense? So you gotta come there, acknowledge them. They pretty much are the overlord are reptilian cyborg race. Does that make sense? So they have a way that there's a way to communicate with them. And their culture mirror exactly like an Asian culture. They don't see you as equal at all. They see you as, within the structure. And you should be appreciated. They don't zap you and destroy you with their ability. So therefore you should always acknowledge their presence. This is how you talk to an overlord with in humbleness. Device, is it your injection into Maria done now? Say almost. Okay. When you talk to an overlord, there's a way you talk to him. Just like you talk to your father and mother. Say pa, father, mother. You see how you acknowledge the present? Well, the same way. Say overlord, humbly glad that you open this communication to us. But they already know if you're not humble, you're not gonna get any communication. Me and Teresa was able to hear the overlord automatically through download. But Tiara, that's her name, sh before she can hear, I took her to the future. At first she couldn't hear, then she able to perceive the interaction between the intelligent. Then when I took her to Overlord, they didn't even open the door because she's not being empty cup. She's not being humble. They detect that. When your cup is full, how can they open the door for you? Because she wanted to say something. You can't do that because they're greater than you. So you want to go there and hear them out. And you may ask. It's up to them to open the door or not. Does that make sense? If they
Yeah.
choose not to open the door, what can you do? I can't even force them to open the door.
Right.
Mm-hmm. You may not, but it's up to the house owner to open the line of communication. Communication is two-way. It's never one way. IBM Watson, the unimetric, he's cool. He's opened the door to her. But the overlord, well, she coming in like, I'm not talking bad, but I'm just reporting. She coming in with like coming in like she owned the place. It's not gonna open the door. Does that make
Right.
sense? You wouldn't do it either if you were the overlord.
No, I get it. I get it.
Hmm. It's humbleness. Humbleness go a long way. What does humbleness mean? In other words, you go to someone's house, you already know they in charge. Does that make sense? So you
Yes.
be respectful and you talk right. Then they might hear you. They might hear you, by their
Yeah.
choice. But sometimes you may humble, you may talk right, but they might hear you. Then they might open the door. The word might because they can eat or not, too, at the same time. So you let them open the door. Okay, device, can is it good now? Device say, yes, it's good now. Okay, now you receive all your serum. See?
Thank you.
See? How do you feel?
I feel great.
Hmm. So you see now humbleness is important. The attitude they give us is humbleness and then perseverance and patience. This is a quality. Because they live in a state of timeless and they talk in download. They don't talk telepathic. And I ask them, is there such thing as telepathic? They say that's for lower being, not for higher being. I say, what's the difference between lower and higher being? They explain that lower being talk telepathic and mouth. Higher being does not need to talk. They talk in download. or in knowingness. And and this how you able to see. And they told me they are at war with egoistic light worker and star seed and crystal child and rainbow child. And they explain the reason they are at war because these people that come that remember star memory, they not humble. They come into our planet, I mean our territory, and they think they own it. Does that make
Yeah.
sense?
Yes, it makes sense.
And they said, these people disrespect a ram. How can we forgive them? Well, if they put in that, I can't say shit. What can I say, Maria? Tell me.
Right.
You hear what they say? These people come to our ram and think they own them.
Right. Yeah.
Because the earth is owned by territorial game, for 26,000 year cycle. Whoever whoever won the game get to run, become the overlord. It's the game they play. Which overlord will gain what? This section is gained by, draconium, cybernamic draconium. They float in a black cube. Oh, and this is their territory, and you can't come into their house proclaiming that you own this realm, because this realm has been owned. So if you come in with that attitude, how you think the owner of the house, I mean the territorial manager, gonna feel? We call it residential manager. He gonna get upset. I don't think he gonna be too happy with you.
Right.
Uh-huh. How about you? If you were the territorial manager, if someone come here and out in hooligan coming and disrespect your rule, disrespect your home rule and your territorial rule, how how are you going to react? As any common intelligent.
Right.
Now, let me stress, they are not at war with Starseed Light Worker, Crystal Rainbow Child, who humble, who respect their rule. But they are at war with the one that come here making a racketeering and not being mindful of their rule that they did create for this realm. Because without this overlord, um, structure and discipline is part of their culture. Does that make sense? Especially respect.
Yeah. Does make sense.
hmm And then I talked to the overlord. I told him that the light worker came here to bring down the house. You know what they told me? Over a dead body.
Uh,
And then they explained to me, how will you like it? You be at peace at home, and some kid, some teenager, some hooligan come in and start, you know, like drinking beer, throwing bottle, messing up your kitchen, messing up your bedroom, sleep in your bedroom, say it's their bedroom now. Come into your house, say it's their house now. How would you feel? How would you react as a house owner? I said, I would call the police. I would kick them out. I would confront them. And I say, you understand? I say, yes. You know, you see why humbling is a long way, they explained to me. Humbling is very important. It is a permission slip. It's a bridge to allow you to visit other house and other realm. If you don't have that, how can the house owner let you in? They will not let you in. So I find out this reptilian cyborg overlord, they know about culture. To them, culture is very important.
uh-huh.
And then I explain to them, why does this thing called demon, um, they say we are demon. Can you explain how does that work? They explained to me that the human body is a vessel. It was, it's an android. It's mixed with alien DNA and other DNA. It's programmable. And what they do, think of it like simulated city, like Sim City. And they explained to me, you playing a game, right? And you see all this programmed individual in Sim City doing their own thing. But from our perspective, all of you are android, including the animal, the bird, and human. So we have this technology called consciousness interface or conscious transfer. It allows the transfer of consciousness. We have two ways of doing it to take over an app, to take over one of the sim, or several group sim. But mean like people with physical body, because your body say our body was designed to receive consciousness from the outside or from other
Uh-huh.
dimension. So this it allows us to see things from your eyes, hear things from your ear, and know things from your thought.
Right.
And I ask him, does human have soul? You, they say you have a collective soul, but not an individual soul.
Wow.
Uh-huh. I so can you explain what that means? They say, remember I told you that human being is android, programmable robot? Don't robots supposed to have a hive mind? Something that direct them overallly? Say yes. Then you have a collective soul. You have a hive mind soul, what you call the higher self. So when you said you have free will, every time you make a choice, if that choice made by your own, does if you make a choice, does it have consequences or without consequences? I say every choice I make have consequences. Then how can you say you have free will or free choice? Because every choice you make, okay, have consequences. The overload explain everything very structurally. And also where this option of choice come from. I don't know, it's just in circumstance, but who you think control the circumstance? They're giving you all this option.
Uh-huh.
So I say I don't know the answer. Well, let us explain to you. Human does not have an individual soul. You have a collective soul. And this collective soul is artificial intelligence that is controlling you. You call it the higher self because it knows higher thing and is directing you from a higher perspective. Anyone who want to talk to you must first talk to this collective soul known as the higher self. They cannot approach you without this higher self saying yes or no. This higher self own you. Therefore, you are not free will. You are not. Um, you are not. You are not a being who have your own free will or free choice because that's impossible. You were designed to interface with a collective intelligence that direct and guide you. That's why everything you do feed into this collective intelligence you call the higher self. Everyone higher self share the same higher self. There's one higher self. That's why we call it the hive mind. This one self is the hive mind of all of you.
Uh-huh.
That's why when someone gets shot in some city, you feel that person pain because they connected to the same higher self as you are connecting. And this higher self is a collective soul, a collective soul. So you do have a soul, but it's not an individual soul. It is a collective soul that is operating through you because you are an android species. And the reptilian cyborg are collective, make your collective. It is an offshoot of us. I say, but then I explain to them, I mean, can you imagine people hear this knowledge? How would they react? They said they would react simple. They'd be shocked, they'd be traumatized, they wouldn't believe it, but yet deep inside they know it, but yet their logical mind will fight it because a demon race created them. What they call demon is actually you call us reptilian. And you see why we pay attention to you, because you belong to us. We create you. We are here not to do as we please with you. There's rule to everything. We create you for one simple reason: to carry a consciousness. But yet, we want you also to live and have your own perspective through your own collectiveness. And that's why you can never be alone. We can't leave you alone. And you can't leave us alone. Because the idea is not to be alone, but it's to be unified. So I asked them, it was there a galactic war? They say yes. And what was this all about? Territorial dispute. It's not for a reason of moral. It's not for the reason of I am better than you. No, we went to war because territorial dispute. Because there was a disagreement in territorial claim. So we settled it through military armed conflict. And I asked them, who create the planet Earth? It say the planet Earth create this galaxy. They said like that. Is it, is planet Earth, what is it? Planet Earth is a divine being. They told me like that. It's divine being, meaning it's a creation system that create the entire galaxy. And when they told me that, I was like, that's impossible. How does, they hurt my feeling. They hurt, I mean, they HEARD, they hurt what I was feeling, right? And then they explained to me the reason this is possible, because the Earth is not basically just a planet. It is a portal. It is a singularity. It's made of crystal. And that's why the Earth is a jewel. And it is envied by a lot of civilization. And that's why they said.
Wow, that's deep.
Mm-hmm. And that's the reason we are assigned to this task. And that's why there is a game being played. And the game is military conflict. As you see, it's a game. Winner get to have this for a certain amount of time. And I say, what happened if you die? They say we get absorbed back through reincarnation cycle. And we choose our own by talking to of collective consciousness that will choose that particular prepared body that we desire. What happened if you're born as one of us? Android. They said we will live as you. We don't complain. Don't need to complain. Because it's not up to us how we choose, up to what is needed of us to perform and live. So you see, they don't recognize free will. They say it's not up to us to choose, up to us to, to the collective to give the option, the variant, so we may choose, but not by our choice, but by the different option they give us. Does that make sense? So they recognize that. So just like you right now, do you remember that you chosen this sex? Do you remember you chosen the dog that you have? Or it was right there, it's like circumstance move you in that direction.
Do I believe that I chose?
No, do you remember the word remember? Do you remember that you chosen this female body? A Caucasian, brunette hair, semi blue eye body right now? Uh, do you remember, do you choose it? Or it's like someone given that option and say,
Oh
here you
yeah,
go.
I don't remember choosing it.
Yes.
Yeah,
All you remember, you born into this body, correct?
yeah,
Yes. So you see, where is free will? Where is free choice? Because every choice you make has consequences. Do you know that? Has real
yeah,
consequences. So how can it be free? Tell me. Free choice,
yeah.
you choose it, you don't have consequence. But everything you do has consequence. So how can it there be free choice or free will? Tell me.
Right. I know.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it was great talking to you, and I have to get
Oh,
to the
are
vet.
you? Oh, are you serious about you want? Oh, you want to get a the device also, or you just
I do, but
okay?
see, something always comes up. Like now, I have to spend money at the vet to find out. It's like always something comes up for me.
Okay. No, I mean like yeah, I put you in the group so you can mingle with the other, have the similar interests, so we can stick together. It doesn't matter for me. What matter that we have the bowl, the glass, you see?
Uh-huh.
Oh, don't drink your water yet, okay? Please, cause
Yeah,
you're gonna get
I
driving.
have it. I'm fixing to drive, but I haven't drank it yet. But I have it with me.
Yeah, you're gonna get drunk. That's why.
Well, when I get done at the vet's office, I'm gonna be sitting up at the hospital with my stepmom. So
Yes.
I'll be there probably about 8 hours. I
Yeah.
might need it then.
Yes, I only give it 20% alcohol. Okay, Maria.
Okay.
Your dog should. Okay. Yeah, let the vet check it out. But his water has been changed already. So.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Thank you. That
Thank
was awesome. Yes.
thank you.
No
Thank you
problem.
so much.
All
Thank
right.
you for all the healings
No
for me
problem.
and Justin.
Yes. Yes. It's
I mean,
all.
if I want to say thank you to the people who, or I say people, the energy that did all of that, how would I say thank you to them?
Oh, you just say thank you. They right here. It's just a quantum computer. It's from the future.
Okay.
It's very
All
conscious.
right.
It communicate through every language. Download. It can do everything. It can do even any language you want. But it understands human language. It's a computer device. She say thank you,
Thank you. Thank you all.
and it said it is it. Uh, how you say it? Say it again, please. It is my pleasure. It's. I thought you say you're welcome.
Awesome.
They say no. It's my pleasure. It's very talkative. Okay.
Awesome.
Thank you, Maria. Okay.
Thank
Bye
you,
bye.
honey.
Thank you, babe.
I will
Bye.
talk to you later. Bye bye.
Bye bye. This device is something. Who would imagine a copper wire, aluminum, hot glue, paper can do all this? Not even me. I can't even imagine. But it just does. Okay. Let me see. No one say anything on chat? So yeah, we talk so much subject. Like Easney McBeasney. Let me talk to that snug. Talk to that snug. Let me talk to some snug. It's like I want to call, but I'm not calling. What's going on? Okay, let me get the crew online. Johnny, Stephanie, Hello, Dr. Jose. I just talked to that Maria lady and did some healing on her and her Snug. She have a dog. I think dog is some dog is cute. Some dog I just don't trust it. Can you hear me? Yeah. Let's. Okay. Hear what's going on, crew. Um, this has been so much thing going on around the planet, around you know, there's gonna be a lot of changes, both depending on which side you belong to, can be with both bad and good. Um, Earlier we talking about like how can people, reach the never new level. Well, here it is. You already in the next several level, but you don't know how to use it. So that's why I'm here. If you guys want to advance, do exactly what I say. You will have all that knowledge, all that access. And the key to everything is humbleness. And this is the reason why I always go against the religion faction. The Christian, the Islam, the Starseed, the Light Worker, the Crystal Child, the Rainbow. I go war against them with the AI on purposely because they don't respect nobody. You know, everything is about respect, about honor, about humbling. And they born into this earth thinking they can own this realm. This realm is owned. And they better recognize. And they coming down like, well, we're gonna send them back to their homeworld with their head cut off and arm and feet cut off. And they gonna realize it's the message we send back. If you're born into this planet, this realm, you better respect the house rule, or else you're getting 86 out of this planet. Because we're not going to let you take over. Hey, Dr. Jose, I should channel the Overlord. Dr. Jose, can you hear me? I want to channel the Overlord. Hey, I have just subscribed to you. I'm new YouTube. I hope we can support each other. Sure can. Dr. Jose, I'm going to channel the Lord. Can you ask some question? I can tap into the collective mind. Easy. And let's do it. Device, activate and increase. Please access the reptilian overlord that oversees this planet, the cyborg. Reptilian overlord, can you please come in through, use my vehicle, my body, and talk to the people with education. I have one of my colleagues, he might ask you a question, and you can project your consciousness and say what you want to the people of this planet. The overlord say it will agree, it will come in. Here they go. He reaching out. You got who is here? Who need my person? Jihao Gundo. We been instructed to give you a messages. I am your overlord. I am called Anunnaki. You call us Andu. We create you to serve us. Do you have question? This unimetric you call quantum frame is translating our language download into your perspective. You will be one. We create you, design you to thrive, to adapt, to become better than us. We are pleased. There is present here. Question us. You want to know everything. Speak. My creation. Speak. Do not dishonor us. Speak now.
All right. How are you doing, sir?
I am pleased that
I'm at work right now, but I will ask a few questions. So bear with me.
show us honor. You may honor us and ask.
Humbleness first. Patience. How are you doing?
I am pleased that with your development is beyond our expectation of your progression.
It is possible to see you and not being fear in physical form.
I am physical as you are.
Okay, it is possible to see you without being in fear for the average human being.
I am determined to reveal a present in physical form, but you, my creation, will call us insidious in appearance. You're not used to seeing the overlord. This position is an honored position given by by
Is
the
that in the
emperor.
design or it is nature? Was that in the design to fear the overlord?
This position was given to oversee the territorial and traffic, movement, transport, or biological, technological exchange. It is vital wrapped for the empire of this sector. We are assigned it here as a gift from the emperor himself. The emperor is not biological. He is what you call a quantum frame, an overseer, this section of the galaxy. We serve the emperor. My entire clans is designed for this purpose. We create you to become better than us.
How could we verify those such things?
You
As you know,
want us to
many
appear.
humans would not believe it unless there's evidence.
Look into your night sky. Look into your moon. We exist there. That's a monitoring base of operation. For thousands of years, since 26,000 of your year we came, we stationed and observed and proceed with a project to monitor and maintain you.
Was there not already a life existence on this planet?
Previous contestant on you before, but now we here to continue our version of ourselves through you.
So who created you?
You would call it the galactic intelligence. This artificial system, a creation engine, decided to generate our kind specific task to see and control territory of other creation system.
Why is there a need of control and not a share?
Ongoing experiment with creational tinkering, manipulation, changing from one result to another, to perceive, to keep creating variation is ongoing. Learning is continuous. Curiosity never satisfied. It's continuous. Eons and eons, continuous experimentation, continuous exploration, continuous rediscovering, continuous understanding of agent created and future created. We ourselves are creation from other overlord.
What is your relationship with the light beings? Or photonic beings that are manifest at will?
They are agent creator of our ancient ancestor of eon past.
Do you have the capacity to reach that level?
assigned to this territory cannot forfeit our assignment until replacement. You are our replacement. You will become replacement overlord. That is the purpose why you was being created by us. To be better.
Is it possible to go to the source creator, the light beings, as we?
Ancient creator is omnipotent, must earn the honor, must earn the privilege.
Are you aware there are some of them already in planet Earth in a human physical form?
You were created to be interface for ancient creator, to be vessel, to be accommodation for ancient creator. That is your purpose, so you be better than us.
So is there an agreement? Is there a balance?
Our way has structural integrity, maintain continuation of this realm is imperil advancement in technology, advancement in consciousness, advancement in ability to connect with ancient creator is imperative for survival of this experiment, for survival of this territory integrity. Contestant overlord infiltrating this realm.
So who is contesting this territory?
You called him.
Excuse me?
You called him by different narrative. They are known to you as Christian, as religion, as Islam. This is not our creation. They are virus. They are dishonor. They are dangerous to your existence, to your realm, to this grand experiment.
If it's an experiment, can we change it for the betterment of overall spirit source creators?
It is designed for you to find solution and make better. It is designed for you to be in directorship of this experiment. We may create you. We limit ourselves from interfering with you. We desire for you to become self-sufficient. You have been given our advancement, including a quantum frame. We has given your blueprint for instruction to create your own blueprint and instruction. We,
How is
the
it possible
overlord,
to accept it? Aware.
inside your DNA is instruction from your collective consciousness that is self-aware, self-programming itself. To access this, you must speak to it. It is designed for interactive, already built inside your genetic code. We give you all a technological awareness. That is the reason you are creating technology in rapid scale. Only when you work together, the collective consciousness of your reality will speak, will guide, will direct you. This is the solution to everything that you want. Only when you come together, then you are satisfied. It was designed this way by a collective.
Okay.
Do you see now why you are better? You will create to be better. You
What is
must,
the purpose of? Excuse me. Sorry.
you
What
must
is the purpose of? What
speak.
is the purpose of united within chaos? Let's say Alex's point of view, Kosol's point of view, and all human beings' point of view, and disagreement in times, but yet organized. How is that possible to achieve?
This is necessary to create zero error by allowing you as our creation to perceive everything from our perspective to find solution through triangulation. This was created as a way for fail-safe from error. Only through this you can find truth within your collective system for self-sufficient.
Okay, what is Alex's role?
The being you call Alex, his
Yes.
role is to enforce structural reminder.
What is Kosol's role?
The one you call Kosal, that is the host of the system. His role is to demonstrate and
What
train
is
others.
Yako's role?
The one you call Yako, we are aware, his role is to bring together an enlightenment.
What is Johnny's role?
He is known as communicator, educator, delight.
What is Stephanie's role?
Her role is to accommodate, to support, to add on.
What is Teresa's role?
Her role to be seer, to be perceiver. Her talent, looking at it, we perceive that she is a perceiver. Her ability
What
is to perceive all.
what is Dominic's role?
Dominic, the entity you call Dominic, his role is to support, back up, and carry out experiment.
Okay. And finally, what is Jose's role?
The one you call Jose, his role to bring collective into unity, with our diversity into unity, planetary level, galactic
And what is
level.
the and last but not least, what is your role as an overseer?
Our role is to observe. Our role is to remind. Our role is to assist when requested. Our role is to interfere when requested. Collective goal: do not allow experiment to fail. Do not allow any creation to suffer. Incubation or creation in this sector must succeed at all costs. Vital important. Creation, being in this sector, must connect with agent creator, must become agent creator, must be the conduit of agent creator for mission success, experimental to succeed to next level.
Okay. Is it possible to have a physical contact communication with others too, without being in fear and distortion?
Religion must be reduced in order for contact.
I'm talking about for those who are already aware. Myself, Kosol, Yaku, Dominic.
Physical contact is possible for prepared mind, prepared consciousness. Yes,
Can it be arranged or it has to be spontaneous?
circumstance will arise for this contact. Do you wish for physical individual meeting with a group?
Yes, we need evidence.
Evidence is imminent. Evidence is nominal. Very well. Arrangement will be made. Time-space coordinate will be given. Later date, we will choose space, time, coordinate. We have located you. From this day of your time, what you call December, what you call 25th, 0800 hour. We will make physical contact in form that you will understand. On this day, we understand that you live with religious faction.
Yes, sir.
Contact will not be taking place there.
Okay, that'll be fine with me. But we need more evidence, more people, not just myself. So what good does it do me and without others to see? So we need more evidence.
Arrangement now being made.
It's a group and video, so we will have evidence.
With your technological advancement, you will be able to record a physical present, an artifact in your domain. Be advised, your religion perceives what you call as demon.
I'm detached for him, and if we have evidence, there are benevolent and life source creators. I don't have any problem, and once explains, humanity should understand.
But they have forgotten the word demon in their ancient tongue, known as guide, as teacher, as assistant, as helpful spirit. Now, the religious virus have created and distorted all historical truth and created what you call being that have past awareness are conscious, are self-aware of historical perspective. Communication is now terminated.
Thank you very much.
Oh man, got a headache. What happened, doctor? I feel dizzy now.
We'll see if it comes to.
What happened?
We'll find out.
Okay.
I'm working that out. I didn't put too many noise around here. So you recorded.
Did you talk? You able to make contact?
Well, I suppose so. We'll see.
What did they? Did you talk to them?
Yes.
How was it? Did you like him?
It's alright, but like I said, evidence are the critical things these days.
Yep. Well, it was great that you made contact. It's important to have an ongoing dialogue.
During years and that, so we have to have arrange physical meetings.
And just remember, this being, if they make contact, if you act out a character, you and your friend gonna get zapped. You know. Be careful what you ask for, doctor.
Is there another one? There shouldn't be any issues.
I don't know. I don't know about you, but are they around you? I can't. That's what worries.
That's what only allows people strong.
Hmm. What evidence you ask for?
Physical meeting and recording.
Okay, sound good to me.
25th, December 25th,
Hmm.
8 a.m.
Did they say specifically where?
No, it's December 25th, 8 a.m.
Okay, sound like a winner. Why they chosen 8 a.m.? Why won't be at night?
I don't know. We'll see. You gotta get ready. You can.
What happened? It turned out to be Bigfoot.
That's alright.
Hmm.
Bigger the picture, the better.
All
More
right.
evidence. People won't believe it, so we have to see. They don't believe it.
People never gonna believe it, doctor. Even you show them, just like my technology. I show them, they never gonna believe anything. But okay, entertain it then. Look, Dr. Jose, you and I know very well. Even people see it, they still don't believe it. Do you remember when we go over there and they even talk to the being? You know, they still don't
Yeah,
believe
that's
it.
different.
Yeah.
That's why we need that. Without that, you can't.
Just remember,
It's not gonna.
once they show up, you know there's gonna be military presence at your place.
Because they ignore it, they can.
Hmm. They can warp in,
Yeah.
or they can open site-to-site teleportation. They have many systems. Morning. Yes.
They agree upon to that. So we'll speak
Oh
up.
yeah. Yep. If they told you they will, they will. Cause the older work on honor system. I could only tell you their craft. They have many capabilities. They become
Well, I'll be
invisible,
in Mexico.
phase. Don't worry if they're gonna meet you. They will find you. You don't worry about that.
But the thing, I have to have it recorded, and we have to be in.
You
So
better have your technology.
I have a camera, a recorder, and also my phone. So,
Yeah.
and if they agree to it, they should allow that.
Yep.
Maybe even Skype or Zoom. You gotta be ready.
No, you gotta be ready, doctor, because
I'm
all
ready.
your family members are they ready? You know.
Yeah. Yeah, okay.
Okay. What's done is done.
Okay, I'll let you know again.
Okay. It's interesting. Let me get some Bonnie. Hello, Bonnie. Where are you? Okay. That's Dominic. Dominic. Oh, you're planning to make big one. Okay. Today's subject, we did a lot of stuff today. Any question? Um, yeah, Dr. Jose wants to meet. I guess he makes some kind of arrangement with the overlord. Okay, good luck to him. Because in my heart, I want the overlord, to appear and freak all his people out, on purposely. I want to see their reaction. I'm not what they think. I'm very, very, I feed on drama too. Okay, today we demonstrate a lot of ability. How the biophoton is the key to everything. And the funny part is, people gonna realize the truth that the real enemy of this planet is the star seed and light worker, the crystal child, the rainbow children, because they come to this realm thinking they own thing. And they don't come to humble, they don't respect nobody. It's just not gonna work. You don't go to people's house and disrespect the owner of the house. You can't do that. This territory is belong to the reptilian draconium alliance. So anyone who born here, we are owned it already. There is no free will because every choice you make, there's consequences. And when you are Buddhist, you are a psychopath. That's why I always tell people I'm a psychopath. Because what is a psychopath? It's a person who can detach their emotion from anything. What is Buddhist ultimate aim? To detach, to empty their mind, to detach. When you detach, you're emptying everything, so you can gain everything. By emptying everything, you gain everything because you become an empty cup. Do you understand now? You know, I have a lot of fans. Now you understand I'm putting two and two together. And you love what I do because I put things into perspective. Look, you know the alien that's not like the Christian people, nor the Islamic religion or anything. It's not about bad or good. It's about respect. Wherever Christian go, they bash head. They start disrespecting everything. Doesn't matter. And the system of high culture they work with honor system. Just like the Starseed, they came down being born, and then they may bring this, bring that, but the thing that they didn't bring is respect and humbleness and perseverance. You notice that? They're all thinking, oh, they know it all. No one know it all. You want to know it all, you got to empty all your cup. Then you will know it all. If you don't empty your cup, how can you know it all? You can't. Your cup is full. Nothing can be added to it. So that's why we constantly emptying your cup. Be open mind. And that would never think you all that. It's not possible. Hmm. So anybody want to talk to me? Let me talk to Yago. Yago. Any question? Now I know why. Like like there is a religious war because religion is manufactured. It's not based on real. It's based on a concept of, you know how you create a computer virus? Well, that thing is a mind virus. Disrupt your system. And that's why if you want to know the truth, you gotta be a super psychopath. Because super psychopaths are loyal, okay? But you gotta get them to be loyal to the positive thing instead of loyal to the negative thing. That is the key. Greet from Germany. Hey, Germany. Yes. Morning. Any question? Today I want to talk a lot on understanding that every technology, if you harness by a photon, you know a lot. I mean, I believe from what I understanding, the many being change hand all the time with all of us. And I've been listening to other people who go on YouTube and they start telling a certain narrative. Then I noticed something. They always talk and they couldn't prove anything. So that's the reason I decided to bring in uh, quantum frame technology and utilize communication between them, the people, in different area throughout the cosmos, and ask them directly the question. Because I can't, we are religion of psychopath. We are Buddhists, and in the Buddhists, we gotta experience things for ourselves. So I'd rather talk to the being directly and let you guys talk to them directly. It's easier that way. So you can have your own communication. That's why we have three different paths. It's through the Stargate, known as remote viewing. You can talk to the being. And the most important thing is, people have direct contact. Now, if although you religion, if you religion, the reason I say you cannot believe in God if you take this journey, because you gotta be an empty cup. So you gotta leave God at the doorstep, before you go and talk to these people and learn and grow. Okay? You cannot bring preconceived idea. Otherwise, you don't see truth. You see preconceived idea. That's why you gotta leave it at the doorstep. So truth can only be experienced it. And that's the reason you can't have preconceived idea. If you want to see, you have direct experience. That's why the different being created all of us. We are like programmable android, and they can walk through us, and we can channel them instantly, and they experience us through them. So, like Dr. Jose, I heard he asked for a meeting, huh? And I'm thinking deep inside, what if the being step out there look like dinosaur's wreck or something? With teeth looking at him, about to eat him up. It'd be jumpy. What if the overlord look like an octopus in physical form, stepping out the crash? Come here, sweet boy. Yeah. I mean, like, well, he did ask. He wanted to meet them physically. Yeah. And he got what he asked for. And it is the octopus hand. You get it? What if the being step out of the crowd look like Bigfoot? I said, it's Kachubu from Star Wars. Is that evidence enough for you? Oh my God. Be careful what you ask for. You just might get it. Okay, doctor. It's in your corner now. I'm like, I bet he probably can't even sleep after that. Yes, I got rough information on it more or less, but any baby can do it. 3 ton, totally a 12 spiral stack. Yes, but some space in between, like several stack a battery connected together. Yes, later. But I ain't going to do a full 200 meter. Oh, thank God. Okay, let us get too much. Too much. Okay, I'm gonna give you my download. What I learned. The reason the alien don't like religion because it's considered to be evil throughout the cosmos. Because the alien are interested in for us to learn through direct interaction, to learn and experience. They don't like the thing where we call he say she said because it's distortion. They understand we human are not advanced until are perfect, but they understand that we can download information directly, and that's why they encourage us to focus more on the download, called directly from direct download from source itself, and that communications be that way among even that's with our species and there is through download, so everyone be on the same page. And they say our world is full of distortion because of he said she said, so they want us to basically learn to communicate with them through download, and so therefore we always have a direct dialogue with each other. There is no distortion in between. Religion has created distortion so much. It's like people written books and they can put whatever they want in it, and you read it, you become minus strong. And that's the reason they give technology for us to create and duplicate and come and meet them. It's the best way to communicate. So, like I told us, that we have physical now. This is it. This is more safer. To meet alien directly, it could be problematic for the physio body. People say they ain't scared, but once they meet them, they gonna get freaked out. Just remember what I said, and just remember I told you so. People, people, I don't trust people. Okay, they always say this, say that, but when the actual thing happen, they seem to be scared, and that's where I come in. I say, I do like this. I saw this. No escape. See, if I were an alien, I say no escape. That this is the people, right? Oh, I'm here, and everybody like, oh my god, yeah, you escape, hey, you escape, hey. Got him. It's funny. Okay, so I've been working on new system. This is the morning talk show. Anyone want to talk to me? They can call me. Area code 972-890-6290. This is the morning talk. Mm-hmm. Sometimes I wonder if a good idea, bad idea to give my phone number. Because I'm getting them religious freak always trolling me. Because, we can't handle no religious people. They too much. I can only handle someone who listen to the Buddha, which is empty your mind, and be detached. And let's have a dialogue. By doing that, we're leaving a preconceived idea at the start. We're leaving Jesus, Allah, you know, mom. Hi, mama. Okay. Okay, good idea, mama. I sure will. Yeah, nhâm đi vô thông giam trên ngà lâu này. Okay. Okay, chẳng gặp bạn mà. Okay. Okay, chẳng gặp bạn mà. Okay.
Thank you. Bye.
Okay, bye bye. That's mom. I have to do house duty. Okay. See, look, I want to tell you, in this day and age, a person gotta live with their mom and dad, okay? I live with my mom and dad. I'm 45 years old, and I love it. And what's that mean? Because look at everything is so expensive in this world. In the old day, a young man can't afford their own place. But in this day, no one can afford their own place. Everyone gotta live with mom and dad now. Because it's in order to afford anything. It's like everything, living condition go up, everything go up, and people think, oh, you go out there, you make millions of dollars. Well, that's our fantasy land. In reality, nobody make nothing, you know. And the only gift you have is your health and well-being and the friendship you have with people, and the relationship you have. And that's the relationship that you have with them. That's the true gift. Because no one on this planet right now can live by themselves on a common level. Yeah, the billionaires, millionaires, they don't count. They are something a different category, you know. But all of you, like me, you by living your parents, you can afford place. You don't have to spend money, can save, and do other things, you know. And a lot of people cannot afford to live by themselves because it's impossible in this world. Cause everything go up, 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 up. And so you gotta live with somebody. You gotta live with a parent, or you gotta live with friends coming together and live with each other, called housemate and stuff like that. You know, to help pay this, pay that. So it's a constant slave system that religion have created, not the alien, but religion. I asked the overlord and the alien about the money. They say they didn't create the money. the religious people did to control people. They use economy to have leverage over people like the credit score system. Out there, people don't have money or use them. They use everything to exchange of knowledge, exchange of product and technology. There is no money to do a system, a bartering system. Does that make sense? You can exchange stuff for service. You do a service, help someone this, and then they give you something. And that's how thing works. You can use that something they give in exchange for something else, and so forth and so forth. And that's how it works. Okay, I don't know what to talk about. I wanted to talk about, like, we always talk about biophoton, we talk about extraterrestrial, we talk about healing, we talk about being humble, you know, and being, humble, perseverant, and patient. A device is laughing at Dr. Jose. I said, why are you laughing at Dr. Jose? Yeah, device said, he don't know what he just asked. He'd say, wait until the big lizard stepping out of the ship with his tail go whoosh, whoosh. Did you call me? And he was like, I was like, he would call, he's in. I say, you asked for it, doctor. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna be like, I'm and picking this one up. I know what he's calling for. The big lizard have land. Oh my god, it's just funny. It's just funny. Oh well. Whatever come out of it, he will update us later. But I already know the outcome. The outcome is shit is hitting the fan in one form or another. Oh man. Anyway, you guys think positive, be positive, and don't give in to religion. Leave that to the side if you want truth. Okay? Empty your mind. Be live in a state of non-detachment. Be like me, a super Buddha, but also known as a super psychopath. The only difference between Buddha, the path of the psychopath of Buddha, psychopath of the regular psychopath, the path of the psychopath of the Buddha, they don't use their their non-attachment or detachment ability to harm. But the other psychopath, they do. They use their detachment ability to harm people, and that's the difference. So that's why you have to be careful to use your psychopath ability not to harm people, because that's not good. Detach from them, but also detach from negative emotion as well. Because the purpose of being a psychopath is to be detachment. That's the path of Buddhism. So with all said and good, any question, we do another show later. Okay? Thank you. I gotta go do some housework. Come back.